my first time and it is my first project. Really, I mean, you know about the cities when you haven't been there, about history, about researchers, even when you've been studying, but then until you arrive to the place, you don't realize about really how is the city, how livable it is. And I was really surprised of a lot of things, and it was a good moment Sunday during the day that we paid a visit to the historical places, and most of them they were amazing. So it's all good, it's a learning place. But somebody was asking before if I like Pakistan, if I enjoy it. And I said that for me the most important thing is the people. The people is so charmful. I mean, everybody is like, I mean, it's a pleasure always to talk with the people, always open-minded, always. So this is life, really. This is what defines our culture. So anyhow, I don't want to bore you anymore about these things. I will start explaining you this new project that is our first project here in Lahore. As Luis was saying, now the city is on the grounds. This is starting to be. The advantage of Lahore is that it's flat. So whatever is going up, everybody will see it immediately. And this is the purpose. I mean, the target is just to see a lot of things coming up. And this is really a good opportunity as well for the city. Okay, this project, it's a mixed-use complex. Why? Because it's important to implement a lot of things at the same time when you are generating a city. So this, the board wanted to do something, that could be part of a lot of sectors of the economy. Okay, next slide. You all know more or less these are these nice and beautiful images that technology can provide, but the things that are behind the images are the real wishes of the client. So this is part of our work, just to develop try to advance the future of the cities. Next. Okay, this is the master plan. Our small piece of the master plan is that project there. And maybe you can have a last laser or something like that, so I can. Anyhow, I will move and I will handle it. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so as you see, our land is located here. This is the south of the development. The development is huge, and I know that is as well growing. So we will have a good access near the highway, and the place is extended to be like one of the first projects in the area. Next. I mean, you already know exactly where it's located, but the good opportunities that give us all these country here is that we have possibilities to extend. So normally the city will be extended in the future towards the north, and this is a good possibility just to invest there and to live in this area. Next. Okay, we have here more or less the draft of the place that was drafted together with the team here of the group. As you see, the logo is exactly the geometry of the complex, because it was so refreshing in terms of it looks kind like an infinite, if we see. So it's something that we expect that it will go until the end, forever. Next one. Okay, next one, we have some of these. Next, Salif. Okay, one of the things that we wanted as well to in a way, to explain is that we always try to introduce and to take things from the places that we are living we are visiting just to incorporate into our project. The purpose of this project is to do a really contemporary design. I mean, we will incorporate things from the past, but in a really contemporary way. We like this image that maybe looks so partial, because as you see, there are three key factors on this image. All the buildings of the complex will be with glass facades to be part of the landscape. Secondly, we have these balconies in a cantilever way, so they can protect the sun. Here the sun is so hard in summertime, so it's really good just to provide a shelter for the houses. And at the same time allows us to create a dynamic building, because when you have a continuous tower from the bottom to the top, at the end it's difficult to create movement. But with this movement of the different shapes of the balconies, we can really create a nice game of light and shadow. Next one. Okay, the project mainly is developed with this longitudinal axis, and we have another transversal axis here that show us like two entrances. One is this point facing this canal that will be part of the landscape of the project, and then behind we have another entrance. This can be crossed, and then we enter into two squares. One is going to be the south block, and the other one is going to be the north block. The idea is that all these buildings will incorporate residences, hotel, some services apartments, and there's like a podium in the bottom part just for the retail and the community hub of the building. Next. Okay, why is contemporary? Because we try to follow geometries that are not classical geometries, some asymmetries, some kind of introduction of painters on the shapes of the building. Next one. So here we were following some of our same ideas that we were also targeting in Islamabad in our project of Capital Smart City. Next one. And of course, the local landmarks. Next one. The complex will be a really livable complex with, as I told you, several internal areas for playing, and designed in a way that we will have all the people, the visitors, visiting directly the space, having commercial spaces on the first floor and restaurants on the second floor. Above this podium, we have the roof garden for the residential towers. And these places will be only focused, only dedicated for the residents. All the towers will have direct connections from the parking, from the basement, directly to the tower, to the different residential areas. So it will be easy just to arrive, park the car there beneath the building, and then go up directly to your home, without crossing their retails and the commercial spaces. Next. Of course, at the top of the complex, we have organized like some penthouses, just with some small swimming pool for enjoy as well the views. As we have one hotel, and the hotel is here, and the offices, it is always possible to enjoy the view for everyone that comes to Lahore. The showers always create this mood of some warm touches, bathrooms, and one important thing we will see later is that how the kitchens are introduced how the living spaces are introduced in the landmark. We will have around 650 residences, from studio apartments, 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms apartments, and 1, 2, and 4 bedrooms apartments. So it's a wide range of spaces to deliver to the market. Next one. I mean, the numbers are really big because the complex is big. So, I mean, more than 600, 192,000 square feet, 110,000 square feet retail, green areas, community, medical. I will go one by one. Next one. Just to understand the complex, as this is the main entrance opposite to the canal, the idea is in the south block we will have the podium for the retail area, so at the end we can enjoy food, at the same time we are working in the place. We will have a lot of restaurants. We try to advance the style of one of them, maybe it's Spanish food, why not? I will see to have to enjoy a paella here in the region. So it could be nice to have a nice international restaurants styles. Next one. So we have more than 244,000 square feet. Dining, coffee shop, food courts, retail, design. And also we have a supermarket and a well-set design corners. Next one. Okay, this is the level where the building changed. Because from this level to the bottom, it is the podium for visitors, and from this space is the space for the final clients. It is important to understand that these gardens belongs to the residences. Next one. These community hub spaces with some areas for the kids. We have music of the city and the really, the outdoor landscape. Next one. We will have two areas in the south and north block, but the idea designated hours by the operational team, we will have some features, light features in the building, not operated by the owners, but for the complex. But after just the real night, all the lights will be turned off, and then it will be just the life of the houses. Next one. We can see here the mix. So the idea is to create a small units. Maybe somebody that works in another place in Pakistan and they need to come to Lahore for business, and then they can have a small unit or other purposes, even investors, why not? And the idea is to have a mixed use as well space, because you can live there and you can have the bed as well. Next one. This is one idea of an axonometric view of the layout of the service apartment, the studio. Next one. As you see, the need material, the eggs, and small kitchen incorporated into the living area. Something neat that the people normally in these apartments don't need too much. Normally they use the restaurants and these places. So I think it is something just to have a good day. We have an entrance toilet, the open kitchen with a laundry area as well, just to be used with that. We don't want to have homes in the balconies. Next one. We see here more or less the looking. The distribution is neat, the spaces are wide enough, and the idea is to allow the light to enter as much as it can. Next one. This is a two-bedroom apartment, as well with in-suite, walk-in dressings, with as well some toilets, and bedrooms with access directly to the terrace. As you see, the terraces are not parallel, because this is the movement that the facade is doing, but the terrace allows to have a lounge or something just to enjoy the view from outside. Next one. Of course, in the two-bedroom apartments, you have as well the possibility to have a corner tower, a corner apartment, or a middle apartment. The corner one have a full terrace surrounding the building, and we have the living area. So this could be a nice approach as well, and a nice attraction for the community here, because it will be something refreshing in a way of looking for the housing, but at the same time below we will include one place for the enjoyment of the people. Next one. I mean, security always. I soon the brochure, so you will see more or less part of the qualities and whatever. Next one. This is the aquarium that I was talking. Over this element, we will have this water feature. Next one. Next one. And we finalize with this image that it is more or less the idea of how the apartments are separated between them, with some glass elements moving as well, playing with this dynamic facade because of the balconies. So now there's like one video as well that we can put, I think. So enjoy.